UTS Sprinter Workshop LLC, day 3. If you on this day 3 looking at this, I'm pretty sure you watched day 1, day 2, and I hope that answered a lot of your questions. And after today, I hope I'm able to answer a little bit more. Let's get started. Let's do a quick little recap on what we discussed yesterday. I shared what I'm offering to those that purchase the course to start their own Sprinter van business. We discussed what you'll be responsible for while working your business, whether you're the driver of your own van or you're looking to put someone in your van to get a little bit more revenue coming in every week. These are some frequently asked questions that I get. So I just composed it and wrote down a lot of questions that was getting sent my way. I'm pretty sure you guys have the same questions. So let me answer a few on for you right now. Do I need to find my own driver? The answer is yes, but I will assist you and help you into screening that driver to make sure that they're best fit for this position. Time frame for me to get started after I purchase my van. You can get started immediately dependent upon you meet your business requirements. Can I run teams in the van? Yes, but when coming on to the workshop, I would like to discuss with you further about what that looks like, meaning 2 people that don't know each other just getting in a van and driving across from state to state. Approximately how much startup money will I need, not including the van? Anywhere between $1,500 to $2,500, dependent upon insurance needs. Now, that's a rough estimate, but anywhere in that range, you can get started. And of course, that is not including the workshop fee, that one-time fee that you're paying. What is the maximum number of points a driver can have on their license? That just depends on the infractions on that license. Age does play a factor in that also. Will the driver have to touch the freight? Very little. Only about 95% of the time, that driver does not have to touch the freight at all. Now, this came about just this week, a situation. The driver didn't strap the freight because he said it was non-touch freight. That doesn't mean that. So yeah, you still have to secure the freight, make sure it's strapped and don't slide around in the back. That's not touching the freight. But 95% of all our freight is non-touch. You don't have to go out and deliver it into a business or other places. Oh, and if you do, I forgot to mention this, but if you do, you will be compensated for that. Will the driver have to do any paperwork? Very little, if any. Taking pictures of the BOL, he will have to do that, but that's about it. Does it matter where I'm located to be a part of this business? Absolutely not. You can live anywhere in the state. Freight moves everywhere. Do I need any experience driving the van? Nope. All you need is a regular driver's license. What are the insurance requirements and estimated costs? Down payment estimate. Well, that just depends. Typically, the insurance is about $750,000 liability, $100,000 cargo. We don't require that much insurance. Once you come along to the workshop, we'll tell you what the insurance actually is as far as you getting on, and it's a whole lot cheaper. Now that down payment pretty much stays the same depending on that driver's record and age, but just a rough estimate. Again, these are rough estimates, anywhere from $1,250 to $2,500 being the high end if your driver has some issues on his license. What is the average pay range for a driver driving his own vehicle? Between $2,200 to $3,800 weekly, dependent upon work ethic and if he's able to stay out on the road. Everything plays a factor. And that average is a quarterly average that I do. So I'll look at Q1, Q2, Q3, and when I do those averages, that's what it comes up to. What is the average pay after deductions, expenses for one van, for one fleet owner? Now, depending on how you pay your driver, it just depends. I can only give suggestions about the best way to how to go about paying the driver. But the average range for that fleet owner is between $700 to $1,500 weekly. Can you refuse a load from the dispatcher if in an area I don't want to go to? No, the areas are already established before you or that driver starts. And keep in mind, when you start saying you don't want to go certain places, that may hinder your bottom line. Does the driver have a limit on the number of hours he's allowed to drive? No, we are not bound by DOT regulations. That's Department of Transportation. We don't have log books. We don't have to go through weigh stations, but we do run in moderation to keep the driver safe. Will the driver get penalized if they are late for a delivery? Not if it's due to an accident or something beyond their control, meaning breakdowns. Are you responsible for the driver's meals? No. I want to thank everybody for joining these frequently asked questions. On day 3, I'm Ari Ali. Again, I'm your course consultant. You can email us at utsprinter@gmail.com. I want to thank you guys for coming out, listen to this day 3, and be on the lookout for day 4 tomorrow.